Hey everyone, I'm just going to do a quick video. A lot of people always have questions about what kind of gadgets I'm using for all my canoeing and hiking trips. So I thought I'd pull out a couple of my favorites here and show you a few of them. Um, this time around I'm going to concentrate on the SunJack, but I'll quickly show you all the other ones I'll try to make videos on. It's springtime here, so it's about time to get ready for all the canoeing and hiking coming up in the next few months. So I've got a few of my favorites. The one I just got for Christmas, I've got my Brunton. It generates electricity from hydrogen. It's kind of cool. I've got my old standby, my Waka Waka. It's got a little 2,000 milliamp battery in it, and it's got just a little tiny solar panel on it. It's just over a watt solar panel. I've got my Limeade, which is an 18,000 milliwatt hour battery. It's handy, and I'm going to pair it with my SunJack as well. I've got my old trusty BioLite here. It generates electricity thermally with heat. It's got a little tiny battery in it, just enough to kind of get the fire kick-started. But it's actually got a battery inside of it, and it generates electricity. You can actually see the little USB port on the front there. So it's kind of handy. And I've got all kinds of little devices, you know, cords that take the data out so that it's just pure power from Power Practical. And then I've got my SunJack here. And I also stick my little Power Practical port in here. What this guy lets me do is it actually makes sure I'm pointing my solar panels in the right direction, so I'm getting the proper amount of power. I'll try to show you that in a second. There's variations of the SunJack. Different batteries, different solar panels, and what I got with my SunJack is I've got the 8,000 milliamp hour battery. It's got like a little LED light on it, and handy little guy. But anyways, this battery basically stays plugged in to my solar panel here. What you can see is this is the back of it, so it's just like a little mesh zip up. And what happens is you've got a little cord coming out right here, and this plugs into my battery. There's two USB outs. You can actually plug devices directly into the solar panels. The solar panels themselves are 14 watts that I have. They also come in, I think he also has a 20 watt to 14 watt, and I think a 7 watt. So I'm right in the middle here. Anyways, you can plug devices straight into here. You can think of your wall outlet as like a little 5 watt plug, and I think the iPad big brick chargers are 2 amps, and the little iPhone chargers are 1 amps. So this guy at 2 amps and 14 watts is pretty good, as long as you've got full sun and stuff like that. In addition, I really just use it to charge the batteries. And like I say, I've got my Limeade over here, and with this Limeade, what it does as well is I can pair it and throw it in the little box here. So I've got an 18,000 milliamp battery, and then I've got an 8,000 milliamp battery, so I've got enough juice to last me for a while. Now, what this does, it's got a nice little form factor, good high quality crystals, and they Velcro up. So the one I actually have, so I've got a 14 watt, and you can see there's 4 panels here. And it's really good. What I can do is I can take it camping, and I can just hang it on a tree or something and just let it sit there and gather power all day. Even if it's cloudy, 14 watts, I can still generate enough electricity that it can power up the battery that's included in here. It's fairly light, it's fairly compact, not too bad. Give it a try. If you need any questions or anything, you can always email me. Everyone knows my email address, and I'll put it in the comments.
Okay,
and such.
so here I am in the backyard, and I've just laid out the SunJack on the deck here. So I've got all 4 panels pointed directly up to the sky. The sun's kind of slowly over in the west right now, so it's on my left-hand side. What I've done, as you can actually see, I've actually got 2 plugs going in. And right now, you can actually see on the Power Practical, you can see the little 2 blue lights. And that actually says how much power is coming through. I'm not going to talk about the Power Practical, but if you want to learn more about them, you can go talk to them on their website. But it does have 2 USB ports, and right now I've also got the Power Practical plug going straight into my iPad. And you can see the plug there. And what it's actually doing is it's actually charging right now. And the Power Practical is just showing how much power is going through the actual plug right now. Now, because my battery to my SunJack is actually full, let's pull this out. And I'll just move this aside. And I'm just going to leave this in USB 1. And then they have their battery that's inside. So I take it, and it's just, let me see, get it in focus, just a micro USB. And then I take it, hey, my shadow. And you can see over on the back side, you've got like a little LED light, USB out, all that. So I'm just going to plug this in. Now let me pull it out. Trying to do this with one hand and film. Need to set the tripod back up, eh? Okay, so there. The nice thing about the SunJack battery is it also does have its LED lights kind of lit up. So because I've got all 5, and I'll see if I can get this in shadow so you can see the lights a little bit better. You can see that it's pretty much fully charged. The last LED is blinking, and that just means it's just topping up. So there you go. Nothing to it. Those are the 4 solar panels. Does a nice little job. Nice, light, compact. Take her with you. Thanks.